Good morning. This is Bill from out of Europa, Naples, and today we've got another one. It's a Z3, and anyone who watches my videos or sees what we put up for sale is going to know that we get a lot of Z3s, as many as we can, at least any that make sense. And that's not just so I can, pay a glowing compliment to our northern and normal neighbors upstairs, but because they're such fantastic cars. The thing about a Z3, okay, goddamn, a Z3 is that it is, a future collectible. Actually, it's kind of a now collectible. They have been creeping ever upward, and there's a good reason for that. If you look at what is going to become a collectible car, you have to look at things like, is it really attractive? Well, yeah, check that box. Does the top go down? Yeah, again, check that box. Does it have horsepower? Does it have styling? Was it in a movie? Is there a reason people want to have it? No matter what box you want to check on this thing, other than, giant loads of cargo, it's pretty much there. And the good news is that no collectible has ever really been determined by giant loads of cargo. So anyway, have a look at this thing. I'm rambling, but have a look at it. Atlanta blue, metallic outside, the James Bond color, if you will. It's got Savannah beige leather inside. It's the 3.0i, which is the most potent of the Z3s in 2002. It's got an automatic transmission, 5-speed. It has manumatic shifting, so you can bang your way through the gears. And it is collectible quality with just 37,000 miles. Look at the aggressive, sleek front end, the beautiful kidney grills, the low air dam, the rondelle, the beautiful platinum alloy rims, riding Michelin tires. Everything about this car is just styled beautifully. The vents on the side, again with the rondelle. The Z4s went to this rondelle that lights up. I'm not a big fan. I think that's a lot more stylish here. Not that I have trouble with the Z4s. They're fine. But, there's just something about this car. Let's start inside the trunk. Again, and even this is artwork to me. That beautiful button with the under lift, just really, really nice. So you see I've got my bag of crap in there. There's the original floor mats. Let me move this all forward for a minute so I can show you just how this car is. Have a look in here at the toolkit. You don't see rust, you don't see standing water, you just see perfection. You see a very nice battery, you see the original BMW drop cloth to protect the top. This is the kind of stuff that makes this car collectible quality, and it really works. You see the original floor mats there, how nice they are. What a sweetheart of a car. Alright, let's have a look under the hood. And of course, in this car, that is a magical place. I often say stuff like that, but it does happen to be true. 225 horses, 3 liters of BMW silky smooth inline 6 power. Look at the size of that big 6 under this little car. It is just a fantastic engine to have in here. Terrific power to weight ratio. Just absolutely makes this thing, race up and down the street. You might get in trouble with the cops, but, man, what the hell? It's worth it. I also love the way the hood opens, sort of half fender cocked. Very, very cool. Everything about this car is just so damn neat. And that is another reason why, you can buy one now and watch it go up in value. Or don't buy it and, wish you did. Back here you can see the roll bars in terrific shape, part of what keeps this car so safe and nice. In here you can see where the M Sport package comes into play, not just with the bumper treatments and such, but you get a very nice M steering wheel, you get very sporty seats. I love the Roadster sill plates, very, very cool. The seats are semi-power, so you've got a manual recline, but power back, forth, up, down. Over here you've got side airbags. Very nice, simplistic styling, terrific quality, great fit and finish. It's not more than you need, it's not less than you need. It's just absolute perfection from BMW. All right, let's hop in. So I had to go to Jupiter to get this car. It's not a turn of phrase, it's actually a town in Florida. But it shows you I'm willing to drive around to find these cars when they're nice. And this one was sure as hell nice. Alright, let's fire it up. Okay, here you can see the instrument cluster is just absolute perfection. You've got your tach, you've got your temp gauge, you've got your miles per hour, and your fuel gauge. It's all you need. Very classic styling, very proper. Love the little chrome surrounds in there. You see just 37,000 miles on the clock. Everything neat as a pin. Terrific, terrific. Over here, a nice vintage style headlight pole. I love it. Reminds me of my 79 Firebird in high school. You've got a secret hidden fog light switch down here. Look at that. Look at that. There it is. They don't even badge it for you. You just have to figure it out on your own. Beautiful dash in exceptional condition. Mirror, again, fantastic. All the, you know, all the trim, all the pieces. There's no fading. There's no, you know, crust in it. There's no wear on the leather. This is such a museum quality car. It's got the upgraded CD player from BMW. Very nice. You don't have to fool with that. Gives you everything you need. It's a business CD, so if you need to do any hostile takeovers or mergers or acquisitions, you'll be ready. You've got your climate control here. Again, being an upmarket package, you've got your heated seats, your dynamic stability control. A very cool clock. SR, I wonder what that is. As far as I can tell, nothing. All right, well, I don't know what SR is. Here's your AC controls. You're at kick on there. Nice cold AC. No issues there. Passenger heated seat. If you want to shift this thing manually, you just move the shifter to the left. Here you see the plus minus, and you can slam your way through the 5 gears, no problem. You got your windows. That one works good. This one works good. And everything nice and proper. Some cup holders here, little compartment. And now here's something silly. This car really doesn't need a power top. A subwoofer's cool, but the power top seems a bit goofy. But anyway, it's got it, so let's see if we can use it. You have to have your foot on the brake for that. Remember that, it's going to drive you nuts if you don't know it. So there it is, that's simple. Now we're going to bolt it into place. One-handed. And I'm gonna go outside the car and let you take a look at the soft top. All right, so it is tan, the color the car came with. Perfect, exceptional mint soft top. Have a look at that. And again, it's just part of what's so cool about these cars is this little thing you throw back. Oh, you're open to the wind, open to the air. You can see in the top, the plastic is phenomenal. Still has the proper little weather strippy there. Everything just super nice. Ditto this antenna. What a work of art this thing is. Very, very cool. All the rubber, soft, supple. This is just a fantastic example of this car. I'm glad I drove to Jupiter to get it. Tell you what, you try burying I-95 at rush hour. The car you go to see better be worth it. So let's get the top back down to do that. Open here. Open here. You got to kind of push up on it, and at the same time, got it. Okay. If you don't break that little hinge there, the top won't go back. Done. All right, so you see it works very properly. Forgot to mention it's got a 12-volt outlet here. I guess O2 was new enough that you didn't get an ashtray. Nobody was smoking anymore, not even the Germans. All right, let me do my sideways exit here so we don't scrape the front spoiler. You guys with lowered cars, you got to be careful. We've got people who are always coming in, scraping up their front bumpers on parking curbs. Parking curbs are there so, you know, nice old ladies don't drive their Buicks into 7-Eleven. You don't have to smack up against them every time. They're just a suggestion. You can back off a foot or two from them and, you know, let your car relax. You hit it hard enough with the tires, you probably throw off the alignment anyway. Anyway, back to the Z3. Oop, there we got a Mazda hauling ass here. What is that, Mazda? Ford? I think they're the same. Off we go. So this is a very sporty car. Beefy horsepower figures, terrific independent suspension. You just want to kind of fling it around the corners and, you know, giggle and laugh uproariously and have the time of your life driving it. I'm just leaving it in drive. It's, you know, if you put it over in the manual mode, you wind out the gears, you can have a lot of fun that way. But we're just out for a nice gentle cruise on the way to work. So look, if you have an interest in this thing, and damn it, you should. This is a phenomenal car. 2002 BMW Z3 3.0i, 37,000 miles, immaculate museum quality car inside and out. This is one to put away. You're never going to lose a dime on this thing. You put it in your garage, you're going to be happy you did. You have an interest, give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Oh geez, and look at this, we got the Sons of Anarchy up here. Oh boy, I hope they don't pull out chains and knives and start beating on us. Yeah, alright. Holy cow. Alright, that's it. I'm sneaking off this way. It's the wrong way, but I don't want to tangle with those guys. Anyway, have fun. See you with the next one. Take care.